What's up, what's going on, people of YouTube? It's your boy Side by Universal Gamer. Welcome to my video talking about my New Year's resolution for 2013. Somebody told me to do that because I haven't did that in a long time. But anyways, what I said was, what's up, people of YouTube? It's your boy Side by Universal Gamer. Welcome to my video talking about my New Year's resolution for 2013. Now, the funny thing about it is, usually the first thing I do when I wake up in the morning is, besides brushing my teeth and washing my face and putting in some mouthwash, besides that, the first thing I do when I get on my computer is check my email. And that's about it. And then I start, going through other stuff like my YouTube and stuff. But I hardly ever check my Facebook in the morning. But I decided to check it in the morning right before I filmed this video. And one of my friends wrote, why do people wait till a new year to change? And I wrote, ooh, that's a good question. And that made me really want to film this video because, like, that's crazy. Like, and that's absolutely true. Like, you have all these other days to change your habits, to change your ways, to work out more or something like that. But you wait until a new year because we're so used to this yearly cycle. We're so used to this, we're just so used to the 24-hour-a-day cycle. I just think humans are brain dead. And I understand the point. The point, like, a new year feels like a fresh start. The seasons, pretty much reset and stuff like that. It feels like a beginning, a new beginning again, But what they got to do with you changing, though, Like I said, I'm on both sides of the fence, but I understand it, though, because I understand where people's coming from. But at the same time, it irritates me. Same thing with the holiday season. The one thing I don't like about the holiday season is that everybody's super helpful. Everybody's super thankful and, oh, do you need help? I'm like, no, I don't need no help. Help on my damn face. I know people saying you sound like a Scrooge right now, but at the same time, think about it. People wait till the holiday season to act like that. So to me, it's fake. The rest of all these other days of the year, you're so selfish. But when it comes to the holiday season, you're so, oh, I'm so cheerful. It's like people like wait till the holiday season to do stuff. For example, oh, I'm gonna wait till the holiday season to help this old lady across the street. I'm not slap the fuck out of you. You should be doing that anyways. It's like people do stuff that they shouldn't be doing anyways. Like when bad stuff happen in the world. Oh, now we're gonna have tight security. We're gonna have better security at schools and stuff. You should have been doing that. Learn how to do stuff. I don't know, I'm ranting right now. It's like so much stuff. You guys already know where I'm getting at. It's like so much stuff that's been happening, this year. Like, all I gotta do is turn on the TV. I don't even turn on the news. Just get the TV on, whatever channel it's on. Even if it's on Cartoon Network, some crazy stuff probably happening. That's how crazy it's been in the world. And like some stuff been irritating me because if it was you inside those situations, a lot of us wouldn't be able to handle it. We probably have a nervous breakdown. You probably see me in a straitjacket. So New Year's resolution really don't stand for nothing for me no more, because it's like me, I'm always changing. I mean, I'm always doing stuff differently throughout the year. So my New Year's resolution is not really a resolution. It really is a continuation. It's like a part 2. So the middle of this year is when I started getting real big at what I'm doing and started doing videos and stuff mainstream and started getting better and more subscribers on my gaming channel. So now it's like I have a higher expectation now. It's like a test your might type season for me now. It's like a part 2. It's like, here's Noob Sci-Fi, aka M. Lee, 2012. Now here's the part 2, 2013. And then part 3, it'll be 2014, So it's like I'm going into my part 2. And what you expect for a sequel, you expect to see things bigger and better, Just like yesterday, I was already about to get some stuff for my gaming channel already. I was about to get my first capture device and stuff, my Hauppauge 2 gaming edition and stuff from Best Buy. But even though my friend got one from his state at his local Best Buy, my Best Buys didn't have it. And I checked up 45 other Best Buys around my area in a 120-mile radius. I was going to travel far out just to get it. I didn't want to order it online, even though it's like $5 cheaper online. But I wanted to get it at a store. And they didn't have it, so I'm like, oh, whatever. I just ordered it some other time then. I was about to be happy. I was about to get on YouTube, like, what's up, YouTube? I know I should have been had this, but because I'm really trying to do it big. I'm gonna be like a busybody next year. This channel holds something special to my heart. My hobby channel I hold super close to me because even though this channel been up longer, that one I hold super close to me because that represents what I do outside of YouTube. But I put that stuff on YouTube on my hobby channel. But I actually do all that stuff on a regular basis. Got my dance videos up there. I'm dancing all the time, perform a couple of places a year. I teach hip-hop class and stuff like that in the summertime. I got cooking videos up on there, not as much as I want, but I got a couple of them up on there. Trying to say that 5 times fast, dang. But I got a couple of those up on there. Yeah, I got my music videos up on there. That's what I do. Started doing that for for a living. You know, it just came out of nowhere. Like, you know, you guys know what happened to me the end of last year going into this year, so that kind of slowed me down, because at first I was doing landscaping, and I was a beast. When I tell people, say, oh, what you do for a living? Landscaping. They don't really understand what I mean by landscaping, so I say I'm a tree trimmer, because people think landscaping is just cutting grass and planting flowers. And they be like, oh, that's a joke, that's not really a real job. Okay, you get your ass outside this 45-foot trees and cut these branches that weigh 2 times more than you, with some spikes on and a harness set on and with a chainsaw in your hand. And you tell me, and tying a rope to the stuff and doing all kind of stuff, and then you gotta be like 45 to 60% flexible to even be climbing trees and doing tree trimming. I had a video I put up a long time ago on my gaming channel, I think, when I was actually had my camera up in the tree with me, like way up there. So but my injury caused me to not be able to work, and now the person I was working for moved out of state. I worked for him for like 10 years, ever since I was like real young. So that caused me to do videos more, like, you know, video work, and that's what I've been doing, and I blew up. You know, I filmed my first music video in May of this year. Ever since May, I just took off. And everybody think I've been doing this for like years. I've been doing this for like, it's not even a year. But the thing is, me, I like to study. I like to, you know, if I don't got money to go to school, I'm gonna use Facebook, not Facebook, I say Facebook, use Google and YouTube, you know. Like this Canon T3i DSLR camera, shoots amazing video. I've seen so many people do short movies and stuff with this camera with certain lenses and stuff and look amazing. I studied this camera for 2 years straight, almost 2 years. It was like a year and like 8 months I studied this camera. You know, so I already knew what I was doing with this camera before I even had it in my hands. I knew exactly what the settings was. I knew exactly what to set it to. I knew exactly what lens to buy first so I can do my short films and music videos and stuff. I knew exactly what I was doing before I even got the camera. So when I got the camera, it's like I've been filming for like 2 years, even though I haven't even filmed my first video yet. So that's why my very first video with this camera, my very first 3 videos with this camera, everybody, that's like people's favorite video. I'm like, this video is okay. This is like my first video when I had the kit lens. I mean, this when I first got the camera, I knew what I was doing, but now I'm way better. Like, but these videos are good, dude, for your first videos. Hey, that's where you gotta study your stuff, study your craft. If you wanna do something, you gotta study it. So, that's that. And next year is going to be a very expensive year for me, but at the same time I'm making a lot of money next year. I'm making a lot of money next year. Like, I'm not even afraid to say it. Usually a man don't like to say how much money he makes, and I'm not bragging that by a long shot, but that goes to show that hard work pays off. And it's still hard work. Like, people think, oh man, you're lucky, dude, I wish I had, you know, all of a sudden got a job to do and got money that I, you know, because a lot of people be wishing that they had like money. Like, sometimes I'm like, dang, I need some money to get this freaking thing I'm trying to buy, or I need this game, and all of a sudden somebody call me, hey man, I'm trying to shoot a video, so oh yeah, I'm there, need some money anyways, I'm there. It's like, you know, you can set your own hours, you can do whatever you want. It was just an amazing year for me this year, but at the same time a lot of crazy stuff been happening this year. You know, I went to my first business meetings and stuff this year. It's like, I sat there in my car, first I was about to start, I was sitting there like, dang, a business meeting, I'm meeting with some people, letting them know my inputs on certain things or whatever. And some people had me come to their meetings when they had nothing to do with me. Like, they just want me there for my ideas and stuff like that. Did they pay? No, but they gonna start paying. It's like, you can't let people use you for, people haven't been using me. It's just that, you know, people like me, like my input sometimes, and like me to be there. So, you know, sometimes people would have me come to meetings and stuff, like community meetings and all kind of other little business meetings, and just for my inputs and stuff like that. But people gonna start paying for me. I'm gonna start charging folks next year, because like, stuff is expensive. Like, if you want to have some real good music videos or real good videos, you need to start paying me. Like, some people want a deal on top of a deal on top of a deal. Already, my prices are already a deal already. And so next year is gonna be crazy. I got a lot of stuff to buy next year. It's gonna be like a real expensive year for me. So it's gonna be like, the money I'll be making to be canceling itself out, but it's still gonna be a good thing, because it's still, at least it's going on stuff that I'm using to make more money. You know, so early next year, you know, the beginning of next year, I'll be buying a MacBook Pro. You know, early next year, around February-ish of next year. You know, MacBook Pro 13-inch, don't need no Retina display, don't need all that crazy stuff, you know, for an extra $800, $900. Just need, you know, the basic, you know. But I will be upgrading to an SSD right off the bat, and 8 gigs of RAM. I'm buying the SSD today, as a matter of fact. More than likely, I'll be buying it today, the Samsung SSD. I like how that one is looking, and the specs I've seen, and the test, and you know, all the little tech reviewers out there on YouTube. I like what they said about that SSD, so I'm getting that bad boy right there. getting 8 gigs of RAM if I can afford it today as well. I got like 150 something bucks, you know, so, you know, I'm just trying to spend my money wisely, because I know next year is going to be an expensive year, so I'm trying to get stuff to prepare for next year and stuff like that. And also, it's a balancing act too, because you got to make sure your bills and stuff is paid. I'm talking about rent, gas and electric, internet and cable, toiletries, food, clothing for my son and stuff like that. He's 7 years old, getting bigger by the second and stuff. So, you know, that's $500 right there worth the clothes I gotta buy for him as soon as I get, you know, get some money and all that. $500 to $600. I already put that in my head, calculated that in my mind. Like, that's how much I gotta spend on some clothes, because clothes are expensive. Even though I shop cheaper, not steeper, you know, clothes are still expensive, you know. And once you buying kids clothes, and you buying like a lot of pairs of pants and shirts and shoes, that stuff stacks up, dude. So yeah. And for the record, my son does stay with me. For the people that's, you know, was saying some stuff like, do your son stay with you, and do you have a, you know, somebody else that stay? I don't really put my business out there, because certain people don't want to be on YouTube, because there's a lot of people that know me and they don't want to be, a lot of things that can happen as far as danger and stuff like that, and they don't want to, you know, no fans. I got all kind of different kind of fans on my hobby channel and gaming channel and in real life. Now I want certain kind of fans or certain people that they don't want no drama between mixing my fans and business with them knowing who they are. So I keep certain people out of my videos, even though they always here, unless they want to be in the videos, like, you know, certain family members and certain people. So put it like that. So back on the topic. So yeah, also next year I gotta buy a green screen, you know. I'll be getting that like in January, so that'd be like, you know, next month. Getting the green screen set up, you know, with the 2 soft boxes and stuff like that. Getting that little bundle. I'd rather go ahead and do it right. You know, I could get a cheap, you know, green screen set up for like 85 bucks. You know, it'd be good for what I'm using it for, you know. But I'd rather get it right the first time. Go ahead and get something that's real good, you know. So if I'm doing some video, doing some professional stuff, I don't want to look stupid. I don't want to be all embarrassed because my stuff ain't right or stuff ain't working right. You know, I'd rather go ahead and get the nice material green screen, get the nice lights and stuff like that, and do it right the first time. So that's around $200 something. You know, I'd rather go ahead and do it right the first time and get it right. You know, getting a little shoulder rig. I really need that for my music videos now, because now the stuff I'm putting on my camera, more and more gear, and, you know, more and more professional shots and stuff. I need that with the follow focus, so I can focus more better and stuff like that. You know, you need that. You need that professional stuff, and if you really want to be up in your game and doing stuff right. You know, and I got some short films I'll be writing and stuff, you know, next year, which I'll be using my MacBook for. You know, I'll be going, traveling out somewhere where it's quiet and just, you know, start doing my writing and stuff again, write short films. I got some comedy skits to do with some people that want me to film their comedy skits and stuff and make it into like a short movie. I got somebody that's writing a book that they want me to make into a movie. I got my own personal movies I'll be doing in the summertime. I got 2 horror movies I want to do in the summertime and finish up in October so I can be ready for Halloween. I got a kiddie comedy movie like The Little Rascals. It's like a spin-off of The Little Rascals. Some of you guys may not know what that is, you know, but, you know, it may be before your time, you know, but, you know, I want to do some stuff like that too. That's going to be fun. So I really need that shoulder rig for that. I'm getting a Canon Vixia G10. That bad boy right there is going to be a beast. It's a video camera, but you can do manual focus with it. And that's like around $1,000 and something. I really need that camera because I need a dual shot setup for my camera, and also because you can't shoot every single video with a DSLR. You know, it's good. DSLRs is good for music videos and short films and some wedding videos too, but really for wedding videos and sports, you really want to use a video camera because you can capture for a long period of time without stopping the camera or whatever. Because, you know, with a DSLR, it builds up a 4 GB file and then it stops recording, you know, after 12 minutes. So you need something that records for a long time. But DSLRs are good for the picture quality or whatever when it comes to video, because it's amazing to match the picture quality. To get a video camera to match the picture quality of a DSLR, you have to spend like $1,000 to $3,000 on a video camera. So, you know, but yeah, I'll be getting that. I'll be selling this camera for like around $400 to get the Canon T4i. This is the Canon T3i I'm using right now. Canon T4i has a couple of things that really is going to come in handy for me for what I'm doing. For example, what I'm doing right now. You know, if I'm moving all around and stuff, it has a little autofocus. One of the first DSLR cameras that has autofocus, like a video camera autofocus, where it's actually focusing without you you know, without you holding down a shutter button halfway, or without you manually focusing. So yeah, I'll be buying a couple more lenses next year. You know, the Canon f1.4 lens for low light and for good videos, for low light videos or whatever, and real sharp images and stuff. So that's like around $250 depending on where you buy it at. And also a Canon 24-107 zoom lens or whatever. That's around $700-800. Also need a couple of things for my car. You know, my car needs some fixing up to do. You know, I need 2 window lifts for the back windows. One has the wire is jammed inside the motor, and the other one, the motor doesn't even work. So I gotta get both of those fixed. That's $100 each. The alternator need to be replaced because I think it's not working. It's not charging up my battery. I had to buy a battery recently. So it's like, you know, one thing after another, but you gotta make it do what it do, and you gotta spend your money wisely. But you know, and also getting a capture device. You know, that bad boy is coming in. I'm about to be doing a lot of crazy stuff on my gaming channel. A lot of it's gonna be real fun, man. I'm gonna be real busy. I'm not gonna have time to really enjoy myself because right after I finish working, you know, doing work, I have to come back and do my gaming stuff because I still want to do my gaming stuff, hardcore and stuff like that. You know, I'll be, you know, because I'm not doing stuff every single day of the week. It's like, but when it comes to filming and you're editing your own stuff, even if you're not doing nothing for a whole week, but you worked all last week filming all kind of stuff, more than likely, almost that whole week you'll be spending editing, you know, and rendering and stuff like that, and adding in effects and coming up with creative ideas. All that stuff takes time, you know, so as time progresses, you realize that you spend hours and hours working on one project or working on a couple of projects, and I'm already used to it. I'm just letting you guys know how it is. You know, I'm already used to it though. I'm just letting you guys see how it is or whatever, trying to let you guys understand how that works. But like, for example, I got a whole week where I'm not doing nothing in January. Let me see. First week of January, I got, what is that? What the heck is that? I got one music video to shoot on Thursday, the first week of January, and that's it. So with that said, I don't want to keep you guys for too long. You know, I got to edit this video as well. I also got to get back to work from a video I was working on yesterday, and I also got some other videos that I need to work on from yesterday as well. Also got to put this bad boy in the editor and render it and cut out some crazy parts that I was messing up on or being goofy on or whatever, being too goofy. Cut those out and stuff and go ahead and put this bad boy up as soon as possible so it won't be the next day. Then it really wouldn't make sense to put this video up on the 1st. You know, I want to put it up on this day. So, you know, I still got time, still kind of early in the morning. So, you know, I'm going to get back to work, people. Thanks for watching this long ass video. And, yeah, I'm out. Everybody stay up. There's so much crazy stuff that's been happening. Hopefully your year is going to be a real good year. I think next year is going to be a good year for a lot of people. A lot of people are going to make a lot of money. A lot of people are going to be up in their game when they're doing stuff, when it comes to school, when it comes to anything. I think a lot of people are going to be surprised how good of a year 2013 is going to be. But at the same time, it's going to be a test your might type year. It's going to be testing your might a lot. Like, you know, it's going to be putting you to the test and see if you're able to handle what you really want to do. So, you know, yeah, and I'm trying to do some big things too. So, you know, with that said, it's been your boy Cyborg Universal Gamer, and for my gamers out there, man, I'm trying to do something big for my gaming channel, like some real good stuff, like some machinima type stuff and some crazy type stuff, man. I'm trying to do it big, and hopefully I got the time and the energy to do it, because it's not even about the time. I can make time. It's the energy. It's like, you know, I got energy too, you know. I'm always, you know, energized, but it's like sometimes, like yesterday, I was so tired yesterday, usually I don't go to sleep in the middle of the day, you know, like I don't like sleeping, like I don't like taking naps. I don't like going to sleep in the middle of the day. But I got home yesterday, man, ate me some Popeye's chicken and laid back on my PS Vita watching YouTube videos like around 5 o'clock in the afternoon, like in noontime. And I just like dozed off, about to drop my PS Vita and stuff. I'm like, let me cut this off, I'm going to sleep. And just went to sleep for like an hour, woke up, and I'm like, man, I need to get up and do something, because I don't like sleeping. Sleep just irritates me. I like sleeping at night, that's it. That's all the sleep I need. Anyways, enough blobbering off at the mouth. Hope you guys enjoy your New Year's. Don't get too drunk if you're drinking. And I might sip on me some wine a little bit too. You know, just a little sipping. I don't drink, but you know, sip on me a little bit of wine. You know, just a little, you know, just chill, kick back, and enjoy. So with that said, it's been your boy Cyborg Universal Gamer, and I am out. Peace.